You're not actually ugly, but you might be doing a few small things every single day that quietly make you look worse than you really are. The problem isn't your face, it's the habits that are constantly sabotaging it. These habits are so automatic you barely notice them, yet they can damage your skin, mess with your facial symmetry, make you look tired, older, and less confident. The good news? None of this is permanent. These aren't genetic flaws or things you're stuck with forever. They're simple, fixable behaviors. In this article, you'll discover 7 habits that instantly make you look uglier, and the easy, practical fixes for each one. Start changing them today, and over the next few weeks, you'll notice a clearer face, sharper features, and a more attractive overall appearance. Habit number 1. Constantly touching your face. You probably touch your face way more than you think. Resting your chin in your hand while you're on your phone, rubbing your eyes when you're tired, scratching an itch, leaning your cheek on your palm while you work. It all feels harmless, but every one of those little touches adds up. Your hands are some of the dirtiest parts of your body. All day long, they're on your phone, keyboard, door handles, and random surfaces. That dirt, oil, and bacteria doesn't stay there. Every time you touch your face, you press it straight into your skin. Over time, this leads to more pimples, clogged pores, irritation, and extra oiliness. The worst part? Most people blame their bad skin or products and never realize their own hands are a big part of the problem. The fix is simple. Become aware. Catch yourself when your hand goes to your face and move it away. Keep your hands cleaner and your skin will follow. Habit number 2. Chewing only on one side of your mouth. This one sounds harmless, but it can literally change the way your face looks over time. Most people have a favorite side to chew on. Maybe you always keep your gum on the right, or you chew most of your food on the left because it just feels more natural. You don't think twice about it, but your muscles notice. When you constantly chew on one side, that side of your jaw and cheek works harder and gets more developed. The other side stays weaker. Slowly, this creates facial asymmetry. One side of your jaw may look sharper, one cheek might look fuller, and your face starts to look slightly crooked or off. Since symmetry is one of the biggest factors in attractiveness, this small habit can seriously hurt how you look. The fix is straightforward. Start chewing evenly. When you eat or chew gum, consciously switch sides. It will feel weird at first, but over time you help keep your jawline balanced and your face more symmetrical. Before we continue with the video and my further explanation about what bad habits you have, I want to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Okay, let's continue. Habit number 3. Not getting enough sunlight. If you spend most of your day indoors, your face is paying the price. Sitting in dark rooms, glued to screens, barely seeing real daylight makes you look tired, washed out, and low energy, even if you're actually healthy on paper. Your body needs sunlight not just for vitamin D, but also for mood, hormones, and that natural, healthy glow. Without enough sun, your skin often looks pale and dull, your eyes lose some of their brightness, and your overall vibe becomes drained instead of vibrant. Think about someone who spends time outside regularly. They usually have a subtle tan, more color in their face, and a certain liveliness in how they move. That alone makes them more noticeable and attractive. You don't need to lie on a beach for hours. Just aim for 15-20 minutes of sunlight a day, a morning walk, a short outdoor workout, or some time on a balcony or terrace. Use sunscreen when needed, and your face will start to look more alive. Habit number 4. Bad sleep or not enough sleep. If you're constantly running on 4 to 6 hours of sleep, it shows on your face long before it shows on your grades, work, or performance. Sleep is when your body repairs itself. Your skin, your hormones, your muscles, everything. When you cut that short, you don't just feel tired, you look tired. The signs are hard to miss. Dark circles under your eyes, a puffy or swollen looking face, dull skin, and that dead expression that no skincare product can hide. Think about how you look after an all-nighter. Now imagine doing a softer version of that to yourself every single night. Over time, it makes you age faster and makes your facial features less sharp and defined. The fix is boring but powerful. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of real sleep. Go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, and cut screens at least an hour before bed. Better sleep alone can make your face look fresher, tighter, and more attractive. Habit number 5. Drinking. Too much caffeine. Caffeine itself isn't the enemy. A cup of coffee in the morning is fine. The problem starts when you rely on it just to feel normal. 3, 4, or more cups a day, plus energy drinks or pre-workouts on top. At that point, caffeine stops helping you and starts making you look worse. First, it dehydrates you. When your body doesn't get enough water, your skin looks dry, dull, and tired. Fine lines become more visible, and you lose that fresh, hydrated look. Second, too much caffeine wrecks your sleep, especially if you drink it later in the day. Even if you fall asleep, the quality of your sleep drops, and all the tired face problems from bad sleep come back even stronger. Finally, there's the vibe it gives you. When you're overcaffeinated, you look jittery, restless, and anxious instead of calm and confident. Cutting back to 1 or 2 cups a day, drinking plenty of water, and not relying on coffee as your main energy source will make you look healthier and more put together. Habit number 6. Living in constant high stress. Stress doesn't just mess with your mind, it shows up on your face. When you're constantly stressed, your body pumps out more cortisol, your main stress hormone, and high cortisol is terrible for your looks. It makes you store more fat, including in your face, triggers more breakouts and redness, and drains that natural, relaxed energy that makes people attractive. Think about how you look during exams, deadlines, or a rough period in life. More pimples, tired eyes, heavier looking face, low energy. That's not a coincidence. That's stress written all over your appearance. Stay in that state for months or years, and you'll look older and more worn out than you actually are. You can't remove stress completely, but you can manage it. Regular workouts, walks, time outside, meditation, deep breathing, and just hanging out with people you like all help. When your stress drops, your skin clears up, your face relaxes, and you instantly look younger and more attractive. Habit number 7, blaming everything on genetics. Out of all the habits, this one is the most dangerous because it lives in your head. When you look in the mirror and tell yourself, "It's just my genetics, I can't change it," you kill any chance of improvement before you even start. That mindset alone can keep you looking worse than you actually could. Yes, genetics matter. They decide your basic structure, your bone shape, your height, your natural features. But what most people forget is that how you treat yourself decides how much of your potential actually shows. Diet, sleep, training, skincare, grooming, and style can completely transform how someone looks, even if their starting point was average. When you blame genetics, you give up control. When you take responsibility, you get power back. Instead of thinking, "I'm just ugly," start asking, "What can I improve today?" Your body fat, your hairstyle, your skin, your posture, your clothes, all of that is in your hands. Before we continue with the video and my further explanation about what bad habits you have, I want to ask for your help. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Okay, let's continue. So no, you're not doomed to be ugly. What really makes you look worse are these small, repeated habits that silently attack your skin, your symmetry, and your overall vibe. Touching your face, chewing on one side, avoiding sunlight, sleeping badly, abusing caffeine, living in constant stress, and blaming everything on genetics. The best part? Every single one of these is fixable. You don't need perfect DNA, expensive treatments, or magic products. You just need to change what you do every day. Start simple. Pick 2 or 3 habits from this list that you recognize in yourself and work on them consistently for the next few weeks. Get a bit more sleep, a bit more sun, a bit less caffeine, and a lot less face touching. As your habits improve, your face will follow. You don't need a different face. You just need to finally support the one you already have.